This is your quick 10-minute warm-up. If you need some head support, have your head support. If you need something to hold between your legs, you can use a Gertie ball, a yoga block, or just a pillow. You're gonna start laying on your side. You could use some head support if you need that. If you don't worry about it. Knees will be bent, and this is to allow yourself to breathe and move your ribs and your shoulder girdle, which will allow you to access your core and your belly deeper. So you're going to inhale as you stretch your top arm forward, overhead. Take a nice big inhale there, circle the arm back. I am allowing my ribs to roll, my chest to open, my head to move, and down and around. Inhale as you reach forward and up. Exhale as you go back and down. Inhale as you reach forward and up. And exhale as you go back and down and around. Go the other direction, going down and back. I love it when you go back and up to really inhale this overhead. So the reach of your arms and your inhale work together. And down, inhale as you go back and up. And down. One more, going back and up. And all the way around and down. Use your arms to press up. Swing your legs around to the other side. Set up however you need with your arms and your head support. Knees will be bent. You'll stretch the top arm forward and overhead as you inhale. And then you circle that arm back and down and around. You inhale, you reach forward and up. And around and back and down. One more. And then you're going to bring that arm down by your side and then reverse it. You're going to inhale as you go back and overhead. And then forward and down. And back and overhead. And forward and down. One more. Inhale, rolling on those ribs. Trying to stay heavy. Although I'm moving swiftly through this, I'm trying not to be too precious with it. Once you've done 3 arm circles in both directions, you're going to come to a rest on your back. You're going to take your ball, your block, or your pillow between your thighs close to your pubic bone. Feet closer together than you think, so they're not touching, but they're not wider than your knees. You're going to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to hug your feet, your inner thighs, your outer hips, your belly in, and you're going to curl your pelvis under, allowing your whole spine to connect down into the mat. Lengthening from head to tail. Inhale, release your pelvis. Maybe even let it rock a little forward towards your feet. Exhale, hug and curl the pelvis under using your exhale breath belly. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, curling under. Letting your back relax on the mat. Inhale, releasing forward. Exhale, hugging everything center, curling the pelvis under. This time when your back is long on the mat, press into your feet and begin to lift the hips up, using not your back muscles to lift you, but your hamstrings and glutes. Come up as high as you feel comfortable, reaching the knees out over the toes. Reach the arms overhead, keeping the elbows straight and the palms facing each other. And on your exhale, rolling down, massaging your back onto the mat as you come all the way back down. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hug everything to center, curl the pelvis underneath you, press into your feet as you lift your butt off the mat. Knees over toes. Once you're at the height of your bridge, you reach your arms overhead. You take a nice inhale there. You exhale and you hug everything center as you roll down, massaging and sequencing your back onto the mat. Bring your arms back up towards the ceiling. One more like that. Exhale, hugging everything center, curl under, press into the feet as you lift up. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale at the top and then exhale. Keep hugging everything center as you massage your back. Find that rib cage widening down all the way. Let your arms come back up towards the ceiling. If you've got something between your thighs, take it to the side. Grab your little bit of head support if you need it to keep your ribs down. We're going to keep our hands on our belly here, and we're going to inhale and not rock. You're going to keep everything stable, so I'm keeping some tension on my belly. Pelvis is level, so I've got like a little cup of coffee in my lower belly, and my ribs are down, and I'm going to inhale and slide one leg away. Exhale, I'm going to think pelvic floor elevator, breath belly coming in as you pull that leg in and up. Try the other side. Inhale, chug, chug, chug on that other leg for me. Exhale, coming center, right? So don't expect the sides to be exactly the same. Inhaling out. I'm not letting everything arch when I inhale and stretch my leg out. In fact, I'm trying to keep some containment there, keep some contact with the back body. Exhale, pelvic floor belly pull in and up first, then my leg draws in and up. Inhaling out. Exhaling in and up. Inhaling out. Exhaling in and up. Inhaling out. Exhaling in and up. If you want to keep with the head down, you do that. If you want to layer on, you take your hands behind your head. You sink the ribs down, not the shoulder blades propping. You sink the ribs down and you keep going. You inhale out and you just hold your ribs where they are. Head is heavy in the hands. Exhale, pelvic floor belly working, pulling in and back and up. Inhaling out. Pelvic floor belly breath as you come in and up. Inhaling out. Exhale in and up. Inhale out. Exhale, whichever variation you're doing, head up or head down. This is the last pass. Inhaling out. Exhaling, really starting with that exhale 2 seconds before that leg even moves. Exhaling, coming all the way in. Let your head come down if it's lifted. Take a moment and separate your feet just a little bit wider, so about shoulder width, arms down. You're going to inhale, let your knees drop one way. Bottom leg is turning out, top leg is turning in. Go as far as it feels comfortable, and on your exhale, draw that pelvic floor belly back as if you're trying to widen and wallpaper your back body onto the mat. Inhale, go to the other side. Exhale, drawing back. Inhale, knee sways one way. And then you exhale and drag yourself back to center. Inhale, going the other way. Exhale, dragging yourself back to center. One more time each side. Inhale, knee sways. Exhale, center. Inhale, knee sways. Exhale, center. You're going to roll to your side and come to your hands and knees next. So when you're on your hands and knees, you're going to take something to hold between your thighs. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. By all means, if you need wrist or hand padding or knee padding, grab it, use it. So hanging out here, do 3 times. You're going to drop your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. My belly is not hanging. I'm still supported and lifting there. I'm going to squeeze whatever I've got between my thighs, push my hands into the mat, and wrap my shoulder blades around my ribs. And I'm going to do that 2 more times. Shoulder blades shrug together. Shoulder blades wrap around the rib cage. Shoulder blades shrug together. Shoulder blades wrap around the rib cage. From there, walk the hands a little forward and just kind of shimmy the knees a little bit back. Adjust any padding that you need. Allow yourself to shift back, but keep your belly lifting away from the ball, away from your thighs. And then you're going to pull forward into a plank. So here's your bridging hamstring glute musculature to bring yourself forward, and your belly lifting you away. You're going to do 1 slow push-up. You could just do 1 inch and make sure your body didn't sag. Or if you want to go lower, you go lower. And you keep hugging that ball between you and you press up. And because it is a warm-up video, you're going to allow yourself to stretch back and breathe. You're going to pull forward. You could do 1 push-up again, or you could go for 2. Again, you could do a 1 inch range of motion down and up, or you could go as low as you feel comfortable, keeping your body from collapsing. right? That core integration is key. Going back, stretching. Pulling forward, belly lifting, hips are active. From hip to rib cage, Pilates powerhouse. 3 push-ups. Hugging the inner thighs towards each other. If you're just doing 1 push-up, you just do 1. You breathe and you inhale and you stretch back, belly still lifting, sits bones widen. Exhale, pulling forward. 4. Because even if you just did a plank here, that would still be connecting everything. And I want you to finish feeling connected rather than overstretched, right? A lot of times we think that the stretching is what we need, but you really need to kind of integrate everything and feel that strength before you go about your day. If you're doing 5 push-ups, you do that here. If you're just holding plank, you do that. You're remembering to breathe. You're making sure you're not collapsing your head and your body. You're lifting everything away from the mat. And 5. And then you stretch back. And this time when you stretch back, you can take whatever you got between your thighs away. You can let your butt go back to your feet. And you can breathe. You can inhale here into that lower back body. Exhale, pulling the belly back and up away from the thighs. Take your hands by your knees. Use that to help you roll up, bringing your pelvis to level, which means hip bones, pubic bone level, your ribs, shoulders, head. And you're done. Your simple warm-up, right? We kind of hit all these marks of gentle mobility, breath work, but also core integration. Are not just this part and that part and this part and that part. You are a whole ecosystem going on. So hopefully this sets you up for a wonderful day. And until next time, keep moving.